Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to trim your Anubiases. Today I have few varieties of Anubiases, so let me introduce them one by one. So first we have Anubias barteri coin leaf, and second we have Anubias coffeefolia, and then we have Anubias nana golden leaf. Finally we have Anubias lanceolata. So today I'm going to cut these plants into several pieces so that I can get more plants out of them. So let's start cutting these plants one by one. So let's start with the Anubias nana golden leaf first. So first of all, you need a clean scissor or a blade, and it also has to be sharp, otherwise you will end up chewing your stem while you cutting it. Then you need to choose a cutting spot on the stem. So I would like to have at least 3 to 4 leaves on the cutting stem. So then you split it like this. So now we have a clean new plant. So the reason why I'm leaving 3 to 4 leaves on the cutting stem, because when you have more leaves, the survival rate is higher. We can get few more plants out of this clump. So let's cut them too. Alright, so I think we have got all the plants that we can get from that clump. As you guys can see, we have 4 new healthy plants out of that one clump. So let's move on to the next one. Next one is the Anubias lanceolata. And this one is a pretty huge clump, as you guys can see, and it has so many plants that we can trim out. But I'm gonna take this rhizome, so I'm not gonna cut all of them right now. So let's cut it from here. So when you cut the stem, most of the time you will lose a 1 or 2 leaves near from the cutting spot, but that is pretty normal, and that's not going to have a big impact on the plant. So let's move on to the next one. Here we have Anubias coffeefolia plant, and this one also a big plant. As you guys can see, it has quite long rhizome as well. So let me cut
Alright.
this from the middle of the plant. And now we have 2 Anubias coffeefolia plants. So finally we have Anubias barteri coinleaf plant. So let's cut it as well. So the most important part is after you cut your rhizomes, you always have to make sure to clean the rhizome from the damaged spot. To do that, you can use some isopropyl alcohol, also known as rubbing alcohol, or you can use some hydrogen peroxide, or if you don't have any of that, you can just use some clean water as well. Otherwise it can get infected. So this is a plant that got infected after I trimmed the plant. So this was the cutting spot. So after it got infected, the leaves started to dry out and the leaves eventually got melted. So I treated it with a antibacterial solution. So now the infection is cured, but you guys still can see the damage. So make sure to clean your rhizome always. Well, that's it. Here we have all the plants that we got. So if you want to multiply your Anubias as well, you can do the same as I did. And if you don't have enough space to put them, you can sell them as well to make some extra money. So we'll see you from the next one.